Overlook Estate Foundation, helping to protect our natural environment and encourage the arts through grants to educational and cultural organizations. For more information, overlook.org.
Oh, we still rehearse and rehearse. Great, big, sad, it couldn't be worse. One big will to never be right. And all the heck is that big first night. The overture is about to start. You cross your fingers and hold your heart. It's curtain time and away we go. And love the road because we love the road we know. And love the
If it's true all the world's a stage, there are some interesting characters that share the spotlight, ranging from Vikings on the high seas to Little Mermaids under the sea. Good afternoon and welcome to the 2016 High School Musical Preview on WVIA-FM. I'm Lisa Mazzarella. Students from area high schools are ready for the spring musical season, and for the next few weeks we'll spotlight some of their shows. South Williamsport High School takes a true life story about a little girl from Delaware whose dream is to be a Viking. Through sheer determination and innocent negotiation, she convinces the local historical society to give her a worn-out yet authentic Nordic boat, taking her fantasy to the high seas and beyond. With selections from Yo Vikings, the cast from South Williamsport High School.
Could you get my shoebox, please? And a pen? Dear Mr. Sindri, could you help a Viking out? What I mean is, well, I saw you're selling a longboat with a really beautiful dragon head, and I kinda like to have it, please, for sailing adventures and stuff. Now let's talk money. So you'll grant this Viking's wish. I'm prepared to offer you $128 in change, plus 3 Phillies baseball cards, 2 Phillies baseball cards, 3 Phillies baseball cards, and a very, 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 very sharp fox tooth. Oh, Mr. Sindri, I'm begging you to help this Viking out. And whatever you do, don't burn the boat before you read this letter. Love, no. Sealed with a kiss, no. Signed with blood instead. No, 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 no. Sincerely, Emma. Emma the Red. Very good.
Hello there, Emma the Red, and welcome to the High School Musical Preview. Rylee Peterson is the lead in Yo Vikings, which is, to be honest with you, a performance I never really heard of. I had to Google the performance to find out that it was a real-life story. Emma is actually a 9-year-old who wanted to be a Viking. While most girls like to play with Barbie dolls and are kind of doing girly girl things, she wanted to be Emma the Red, have a ship and the Vikings and the whole ball of wax. Rylee, how can you relate to Emma?
Especially these days, not everyone, their expectations are, oh, everyone should be the same, but I am very different from everyone else, and Emma is definitely different in her own way compared to everybody, and I can really relate to how everyone's like, oh, she's different, let's get away from her. I can definitely relate to that.
I think she'd be pleased to see you performing her. She'd be delighted. She'd almost be looking in the mirror Just an adorable way of presenting the letter. But you also have a fantastic backup cast, too, so we're going to meet them right now. So if you don't mind, if you could just step up to the microphone and tell us your name and your character, please.
I'm Luke Ongst. I play Murphy Bean. I am one of Emma's classmates.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Garrett Nolan, and I play as Sebi Ferdinand Munoz, and I'm also a classmate of Emma.
Hi, I'm Sarah Pulver, and I play Nikki Tibbles, who is Emma's classmate, but I'm also the antagonist of the story.
My name is Daisy Rendio. I play the role of Zinzi Ferdinand Munoz, and I am also a classmate.
Well, let's start with the antagonist, because you have somebody doing something really good for themselves, and you always have to have a little thorn in the side. What are you doing to prevent Emma from seeing her dream come to pass?
Well, for me, Emma's sort of a threat, almost, because I'm the goody two-shoes, the one that's always the star of the class, and Emma's smart too, and I don't really want her to be smarter than me, so she's competing with me to be the best.
You're not like that at all, though, are you?
No.
No, I don't think so. That's acting. It's all good acting. How about you, Garrett? Tell us about your character.
Well, to start, I am the twin of Zinzi. Yes, so I'm also a classmate, and for me, I'm not really stuck in the middle of anything. I'm just the average 10-year-old boy that has an attention span that doesn't last very long in class. So I tend to get a little rowdy here and there, and I have a lot of energy that has to be used, so that's my character.
And how about you, Luke?
I'm Murphy Bean. One of those kids who's just kind of out there. I'm not really ever in class, never in the moment. I'm just kind of weird and a little bit ditzy and just out in space all the time. I'm never down on Earth.
You say that with such a serious face. How about the twin over there? Talk to me a little bit about yourself and your character.
Zinzi is obviously Sebi's twin, but she is also Nikki, the antagonist's best friend. So she really wants to be like Nikki in the aspect where she doesn't like Emma, but you find out later that she's actually torn and she really does like Emma and her ideas, so that's how Zinzi is.
Let's talk with Amy Byrne about the show and why you decided to choose a piece called Yo Vikings.
Well, first of all, the title alone, I have to say, drew me in. I said, Vikings, yo, Vikings. Okay, I'll check this out. And I was looking for something that is a little bit out of the norm for the high school musical world. We so often see so many of the same shows over and over again. I really wanted to find something a little bit different, a little bit new. This has a very fun, contemporary vibe to it. It has some very interesting Gaelic influences and throwbacks when we actually get to the Vikings that Emma conjures up. And it has a wonderful message. And that was the perfect package for me, and everything just fell into place.
Aside from it being delightful to listen to, it does have a message, doesn't it?
It does. It has a very great message about who we are as people, how we interact with each other, and finding out what we're supposed to be and do in life.
Wonderful. Now tell us when this is going to be and where it's going to be.
It will be at our A.B. Elder Auditorium at South Williamsport Junior Senior High School, March 4th and 5th at 7:30 p.m. and on the 6th, Sunday at 2 o'clock p.m.
And where can we get tickets?
You can get tickets at the door.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited for all of you because this is going to be a really interesting piece. Well, how would you guys like to do another number for us? As a matter of fact, this is going to be an ensemble piece called The Terrible Tale of Sally Shapiro. And with us, we have the cast of Yo Vikings from South Williamsport Junior Senior High School on the High School Musical Preview on WVIA.
But I thought you said, Zinzi, we can't give Emma any more attention, because she might... Oh, I shouldn't tell you what she did before.
Why? What did she do?
Did you know Sally Shapiro?
No.
She was a girl who used to go here.
When?
It doesn't matter. You know that little pink mitten that's been sitting in the lost and found? It's hers. That's all that's left of Shapiro.
Oh, no.
She really took an awful blow here.
Nuh-uh.
'Cause Emma said some stuff, and
that's what Sally said. Every single word, I swear, that's what she said. Don't believe me if you dare. Sally Shapiro has so much to fear. Oh, she's damaged beyond all repair. She could have wound up dead. Well, that's what Sally said. But you have to promise me you're not going to tell anybody this, or else we're both in danger. I promise. Hey, Sebby. Did you know Sally Shapiro? I guess she was a girl who went here.
Oh, I need a soda.
Listen, she had a little pink kitten that's been sitting in the lost and found for years. Yeah, that belonged to Shapiro. That cat.
It's kinda weird, I've never seen it.
Shut up, shut up, shut up. See, Emma stole her stuff. And if that was not enough, well, I don't know the story, but it was so gory that Sally was put in a mental institution in Alcatraz-a-Berkey. That's what Nikki said Sally said. And Nikki Tibbles never lies. That's what she said that she said. It shouldn't come as such a surprise. Because of the violence, she swore me to silence with tears coming out of her eyes. This story's got some cred if it's what Nikki said.
I heard this girl who messed with Emma wound up in a dilemma and cried.
What's wrong with crying?
There's more they fought since they were babies, but then Emma gave her rabies and she totally died. Facts are the facts, so when Emma attacks, well, I want you to know what to do. Cindy says, Nikki says, Sally says, has to be probably true. Nikki, oh Nikki, did you hear what happened?
What?
Emma, the girl, cats, all murdered in Berkeyville. Can you believe it?
Every word.
Pick up the phone, pick up the phone. Oh my God, you gotta pick up the phone, pick up the phone. Oh my God, you gotta pick up the phone.
Hey, do you have to hear this? Hey, do
Should I call 911? Should I call 911? Should I call pizza is mine? Should that pizza is mine? Mine, and that's what Sally said.
I can't believe she lost her cat.
That's what Stanley
Gunther
Edwards said. Emma hit her with a bat, knocked her flat. Emma, how dare you? It's really unfair. You should not have killed Sally like that. And that's what Sally said. That's what Nikki said. Sally said. That's what
Gordon said.
Cecil
Pasha
said.
said. Sebby said. Cindy said. Nikki said. Sally said.
Wait, what happened?
Cast members from South Williamsport's spring production Yo Vikings on WVIA-FM. Coughlin and GAR students are taking their spring production